one feels a little special. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the TCU head coach. This is obviously a huge matchup. With the 5-game winning streak on the line, they understand that they are facing one of the best teams in the country. A top 25 matchup. He's been warning his team all week at practice. Do not take them lightly. They want to be 1-0 after this week and keep the streak alive. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Volunteers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Working the ground game. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
Working that left side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Keeps it, looking for room. Enough to move the chains. Turning it on. To the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw one first. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Volunteers. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability. Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made the extra point without problem. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got the quick completion. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Got to make the play on 4th. Under pressure. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own in great field position.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
That's how you blow up the screen pass here on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast, force the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll pull it down and run. Looking for room at the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
They call 3rd down money down for a reason. Like 2nd down, they get the sack, put them in a situation where it's a known passing situation. And how about this offense, man? They're trying to throw the football down the field, but this guy doesn't panic. He doesn't flinch. Does a nice job. Nobody covered. Doesn't force the football. And even better,
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Throws to the wideout. Just left that ball well short.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The quick game. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He's changing the play. Snapped on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
Breaks through, it's Payne. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fellow? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Sees an alley. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Craig. Makes the catch, it's Dwyer. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Payne. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. We want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Now on the move. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it behind the line. It's Payne. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see they try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Well, the quarterback dropped back, read the coverage, and realized there was nobody even close to his tight end over on the outside of the field, so simple pitch and catch, and that's an easy 1st down.
2nd down, going to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Off to the races to the right. He's at the touchdown, TCU. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. He's going to let it go. Goes high to pull it in. There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Here comes the heat. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Second and long here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
Sweet. Ready. Level. Rock. Ready, go.
Second down, going to throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Finds his tight end. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
I'll tell you what, that one stings a little bit. You're trying to get a drive together, trying to get some points to dig out of your hole. Now you turn it over right before the half. All the momentum shifts straight to the other side.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quick give. It's Payne. Nowhere to go. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Moves the pocket. It's Craig. Trying to beat the D deep. Nice play to knock that one down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. He's looking to throw. And they fail to hook up on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
They punted away on fourth down. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Making the adjustment. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. The short hands, it's Matthews. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards. Return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback keeps it. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. Still running at the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Craig. Buying time to his right. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Sooners with a complete demolition of the defense. They went over 70 points today. Safe to say the offensive coordinator could be in line for some head coaching jobs after a showing like this. This team is now red hot, 3 consecutive victories, and one of the most convincing offensive showings we've seen in a long time.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Craig. Lets it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. Needs it here on fourth down. Look out. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Now, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
He fires one deep down the right side. Upstairs to make the catch. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rushes on. Breaks into the open. Drills him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown ball. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And how do you lose sight of the big fella? I mean, the defense, where were they? They were nowhere around. He comes scot-free. Nice job by the quarterback recognizing it, getting the football, and he does the rest and makes the big play down the field.
Trying to get the corner. Turning it on. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Here comes the 2-point try. Driving forward, it's Payne. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2.
Tennessee, 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. They'll run the screen. Makes his man miss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Had to throw it before he wanted. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag.
28-29 belts. 28-29 belts. 36-92, down, ready. We're ready 5. We're ready 5. Ready, go.
Running inside, it's Bishop. He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Making the adjustment on the play. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's going for the big play. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Oh, he's got some space. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the 2nd level. Beautiful execution.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Got it! Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They're all over it. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays. This defense is dialed in, locked in, and really creating havoc for this offense.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. On the move. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He's looking to pass. They get it in for the 2-point conversion, and we have a 4-point game.
On that 2-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up 2-point conversion.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Straight ahead, it's Payne. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Craig. Turns it upfield. At the 35, he's open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Rush right in his face. And down he goes as defense bringing the heat. They're going to leave it in the hands of their offense on 4th down from their own territory, holding the lead. a play on fourth. Blasted as he lets it go. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuff, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Drops back on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Long way to go on second down.
22. Ready, go.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. That's caught. It's Davis. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, that's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Quarterback will keep it. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Man, so nice to have a QB. When you need him, in the moments, can get those big third down conversions with his legs. He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today, but a nice job late in this football game when you really need it.
Right side, it's Staley. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Under pressure, on the run deep down the right side. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
So here is the Tennessee offense. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
Booster. Go!
From the gun. Quickly complete. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Give to the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Turns it upfield. Runs through the tackle. Busts through behind his pad. Touchdown Volunteers! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. Lining up to add another. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The offense will use the timeout clock to stop with 22 seconds left.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job. Offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to go up top on second down. Fires immediately. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.